On. Hello, ladies and gents, he, she, they, them, vafangul. It is I, Echo Craft. Here I am. Here I am, Mo. I'm on my way to the coal mine today. And my sister went in for her first chemotherapy today. So Godspeed, God willing. Hopefully they'll nip this shit in the butt because it's awful. Cancer is awful. Cancer's bullshit. It's like, you know what? We got all this shit going on in the fucking world, right? And all this stupid political bullshit, right? And all the wasted money there is, right, in the world. But the United States of America doesn't have a cure for cancer. You know what's funny? I know in other parts of the world there are cures for certain cancer. But not in the US of A. In the US of A, we've got moneymaker, disease, moneymaker, viruses, moneymaker. Okay? Everything's a fucking moneymaker. You know who's not making any money? Me. We go to work. We work for 8 hours a day with some people we don't even like. Right? And we can't not work because we have to work because me. Yeah. But the viruses and the diseases and the cancers, they're money makers. And these fuckers that are in control of our lives won't fix that. And the best part of it is, these assholes that don't fit any of that goes on to help people, right? The best part of it is, they make all this money, right? But then they fucking die. Can't take it with you. Your family's only gonna fight over it. Right? So what fucking good is it? Sorry. Didn't mean to be Debbie Downer at the beginning of this little podcast. How's everybody doing? I can't see the chat. Let's see. We'll look at the chat real quick. Okay. Anyway, I just want to say, keep my sister in your prayers. And am I coming in good or is this thing looping again? Is it all fucked up? Somebody give me a heads up. Anybody? All right. What's going on, everybody in the chat? I can't really see because I'm driving. You get into an accident and they make money off you. The fucking insurance companies. Money. It's all money. All right. Enough with that. So, thanks for joining me this morning or this afternoon or whatever the frick time it is. I don't know. I'm on my way to the coal mine. Gonna get that coal dust on me today. And, yeah. Here we are. So, Samurai, who is a very good friend of mine, since Samurai's the man. Hans Volt, Machines One, those guys are my friends. They're good guys. But I'm going to talk about Samurai's Mellotron fixation right now. He's got a Mellotron fetish. I don't know. Oh, the other thing I want to clear the air about, I do not have, 5 billion, whatever he said I had, VSTs. I don't. I got a few. I don't really use them anymore. I think the only one I use is Pigments. And I use that with the Osmos. But I don't really use, I use, if a piano sound, I need a piano sound, I'll use a couple of the grand pianos that I have in Logic. Other than that, I don't really use VSTs anymore. No point in it, I do like some of them. Hans Volt says, VSTs sound like shit. I don't know, man. Some of them sound really good. But yeah, I don't really use them anymore, and I don't have as many as Samurai says I have. He likes to poke the bear once in a while, but I do use plugins, like I do use reverbs and delays, and I do use pedals, whatever sounds good, man, But yeah, I just wanted to clear the air on that. Now, let's get back to the Mellotron fetish. I have a VST, a Mellotron VST in Logic Pro. And, it sounds really good, actually. It's done really well. And, I mean, really, when you think about it, that box that Samurai wants, really, isn't it only it's a VST, isn't it? I mean, it's a Mellotron sound blown on a chip. That's all it is. But, and I'm sure if he gets it, he'll use it. And that's cool. I've used the Mellotron, the Mellotron VST that I have, the AU audio unit that I have I've used it. Get that kind of old school lo-fi sound. It's kind of cool. But yeah, I'm not really a big fan. I'm not going to go out and spend 500 bones on that. It's just, to me, it's a waste of money. Samurai's going to do Samurai. Samurai has turned me on to a lot of synthesizers that I thought I'd never buy. One of them was the Malevolent. I actually love that thing. The Mini Freak, I had the Mini Freak software, and then I was just like, you know what? I like the sounds he was getting out of that thing, and yeah, I was using it a lot there for a while. I haven't really used it much lately, but it does sound really good, and it's fun to program and play. So yeah, I mean, but yeah, the Mellotron it's not doing it for me, Now I know I believe he got the Electro Harmonics Mellotron box, the stomp box, the foot pedal. That thing sounds pretty cool, But yeah, I just, it's not my cup of tea. Back in the day, it was, exciting. I'm talking like 80s and stuff. Is like, you couldn't find one of those fucking machines anywhere. They stopped making them, and now, they revamped them. The company, I don't know if they bought the rights to make them. I don't know whatever the friggin', what do you call it? History is. I don't know. Doesn't matter. But yeah, so, it's cool. People are into it. That's cool. I don't know. The other thing that I want to talk about is I got into the 3D printing game, and I think it's cool. I think it's fun. I'm going to be sending some end cheeks out with Samurai and Rock to PWM for the Mantis and the Malevolent. Very exciting. It's very exciting stuff. That's not being a shill. We're not getting paid for it. We're not getting anything for it. We're just doing it because it's cool. See, that's the difference between shills and renegades. We do shit because we think it's cool. We don't sit there and go,
hey guys, can you give me a free synthesizer? I'd really like one, please.
Yeah, we don't do that shit. Everybody that says that I'm tied into Moog, well, I'm just going to leave it at that. Okay? I ain't going to say shit. There you go. Your guess is as good as mine. Anyway, yeah, I just feel as though, I think it's cool to do stuff like that. Paul seems like a really cool guy. His synthesizers are very interesting. From what I heard from the Mantis, from Hans, and from the Synth Samurai, they came up with some great patches. Yeah, Will I buy a Mantis in the future? I don't know. Maybe. You know, I'm not in the market for a synthesizer right now. Let's put it that way. I'm synth spent. How's that sound? Synth spent. I can't spend any more money on synthesizers. I got gas here and there a little bit for different things, but I'm not. I got a room full of great stuff, and I need to start playing with it and getting to know it a little bit better. Again, because I got into the 3D scene, as Roy Droid Void said, you've gone down that rabbit hole, have you? Yes, I have. It's kind of a fun thing. It's a hobby, I guess. I don't know. I ain't making any money at it. I don't really think I'm gonna. But I know there's a lot of people out there that make tons of money doing 3D printing. There's big 3D print farms. There's people that really get into it. I don't think that's gonna happen with me. You gotta really, you have to quit your job and really go balls to the wall with it. But that's not what I do. I can't. Who knows? We'll see what happens. I'm just having fun now and figuring stuff out. And, I'm going to be creating a 3D print channel, I believe. Got to get my shit together on that. And I'm asking everybody, if I do that, could you please sub me on that so that I can do live stuff? Because I don't want to. I'm going to start it off on my channel, but I am going to create it's going to be called EchoCraft 3D. I wanted to call it Echo 3D. I don't know, you guys, what do you guys think of the chat? Should I call it EchoCraft 3D or Echo 3D? Let me know in the chat. So yeah, so that's where I'm at. And if you sub me, that would be great. So I could have at least 50 subs to start, so that I could actually start doing live. But I haven't put the channel up yet. I haven't done anything yet. But when I do, I will let everybody know. So, but Echo 3D I thought was very modern sounding, and then there's EchoCraft 3D. And I'm going to be doing some live stuff, and I'm going to show you some of the prints and things that I do. It's not going to be as intense as the synth channel, but the other thing is, being a synth renegade, I'm a 3D renegade, because I got to tell you, I see a lot of fucking weird shit in the 3D community, man. I talked a little bit about that the other night, and I don't know. There's a lot of fucking weird people out there. But anyway, I'm strange too. I mean, we're all fucking strange. We're all a little bit weird in our own way. But anyway, yeah, so, just to give you a heads up, I'm almost at the coal mine, and the police are all over the place today. This is interesting. Yeah. Fucking living in a fucking police state, I guess. I don't know. What are you gonna do? I'm just a pawn on the chessboard of life, my friends. Listen, like I always say, I gotta end it because I'm pulling into the parking lot. So like I always say, stay frosty, stay creative, always watch your six, and peace out, my friends.